Hello! Today we're going to be talking about technology in sports. In particular,
cricket.
So, except for cricket, there's also a lot of other technology in different sports. For example, goal line technology in soccer, and also, again, Hawkeye in tennis.
Today we'll be talking about one main aspect of technology in cricket. The decision review system.
So, within the decision review system, there are three main types of technology.
1,
Hawkeye.
2,
Hotspot.
3.
Snicko.
Even that's kind of not used
Hawkeye
anymore.
is
Used to judge whether or not the ball would have hit the stumps if the batsman's pads had not gotten in the way. It does this by using motion tracking sensors.
And Hotspot uses thermal imaging to see whether or not the ball has hit the pad or the bat.
Don't look down.
I didn't. It isn't very accurate though. It only has a 90 to 95% chance of getting it right. Last but not least, the Snicko. It detects changes of frequency in sound. There are some good and bad sides. For example, that they can't really detect a difference if the ball hits the bat or the pad.
There are, of course, some good and some bad things too. Technology, or the decision review system in cricket. The good things about the decision review system is that you have terrible or horrific decisions that are reversed, and so the game ultimately becomes fair. There are, of course, some bad things to the decision review system. On the one side, you have time being wasted. It goes from 90 hours to 85 hours because the reviewing side of it takes way too long. And then, on the other side, you've got the fact that controversial decisions that are made stay in the game forever. So, if you're taking that away from the game, you're taking away the fact that the game will be remembered forever. Overall, I think that technology should be in the sport because although it does take time away from the game, and although controversial decisions will stay in the game forever, but the other ones that are turned over won't, the game is evolving, time is moving on, and I think the sport should evolve and move on with time as well. So, yeah.
I totally agree with Jack. Also, that I think players should be rewarded with their actual gameplay than what the umpire has seen. For example, an umpire has made a wrong decision, and a team loses because of that. That's obviously unfair. So, in general, I'd say that it's more fair for the players with technology in sports than without. Because even though it gives them less time to play because of all the checking and stuff, it gives them a more fair and reliable ending.
So, a long time ago, there was no technology at all. And Hawkeye technology and the decision review system actually came from television. And the reason it came along was because there were terrible decisions being made, and they needed to change it so that the players had a more fair game. Cricket is quite a traditional sport, so when they decided to introduce technology, many people didn't like it. They quite liked the old-fashioned game and decisions that were quite
controversial. Cricket is going to
controversial.
evolve even more. As Jack said before, as time passes, the sport also evolves. I think the accuracy of the different technologies are going to be even more, they're going to be more accurate with even faster cameras, things like that. Also, maybe to make the decision of the LBW more accurate, the pads might have some sensors in it to be 100% sure.
In the future, I think that the technology will make the decisions so quickly that as soon as they appeal for it, there will be maybe a signal in the umpire's ear saying if it's out or not. Of course, this takes away human jurisdiction, so that the game isn't very human anymore, I guess you could say. But the thing is, you really, at the moment, there used to be 4 umpires, and now really there's only 3. So in the future there will only need to be 2 umpires that are needed, and there's a lot of time saved really quickly, and it'll be good for the game, I guess. There are many controversial decisions that have been made within cricket. I think that if the decision review system was not in place, there will be many more memorable moments and times that people will remember what happened within the game. Some of the games will be remembered forever, whereas if the decisions are made correct, or they're made fair, I guess, maybe it's not as fun anymore.
So, thanks for watching, everyone.
Thank y'all.
Bye.
Cricket has evolved over time. Technology has evolved with it. Wow. Hawkeye is now used in the game because it tracks the ball when it flies through the air into your because I got it wrong. God. Okay.
Last but kind of least, it's the stop!
I want to do that. Today we'll focus on one main